A little while ago, we posted a video on the voice automation system that we use, Josh.ai. We were doing a lake house in Rosso, and I featured that, and we've had a lot of feedback. People want to know a bit more information about the system. Now, about 6, 7 years ago, maybe even 8, I came across Josh.ai in Vegas at CES, at the Consumers Electronics Show. I was intrigued, and I inquired, and we went through the process of becoming a certified dealer and installer here in GTA. And we were one of the first. Now, we did take our time and we did do our due diligence, and I circled back to one of the projects we were doing several years back, Bespoke in the Burbs, and you can go back on our YouTube channel and see the progress on that. That's where we first installed Josh.ai, and we wanted to experiment. We wanted to make sure it is what we need it to be. We wanted to make sure it works the way it does and delivers what we need it to deliver to our clients. A seamless, simple, effective system. Now, what's wonderful about Josh.ai is it's a private voice automation system. It's not like the rest where you speak and then you go out and you get advertisement on your phone. We don't want any of that. A lot of our clients don't want any of that, and that is one of the reasons I really climbed on board on this system. The wonderful thing about Josh.ai, and it's very powerful because it's got ChatGPT built into it. So there's a world of information there that you can access. It does access the servers of Josh.ai, but nothing more. So nobody else has access to the information. And we've got microphones in every room. That is the principle behind this whole system. Every room has a microphone, and it knows where you are based on the location of that microphone. Now, we do have manual mute switches if people want to mute their microphones, but we find that it's never needed. It's a private system. Now, you'll notice around here, and this is a great place to talk about this, because we've got an ecobee thermostat, and we've got some keypads here that are Lutron keypads from the Radio Raw 3 system. Now, because we use Lutron on a lot of our projects, almost every project we do that has lighting automation, it's a Lutron system. Whether it's a Radio Raw 3 system or a Homework system, which is a more elaborate system for the larger custom builds that we do have Lutron integrated. We have ecobee thermostats, but it integrates with so many more products. So whether it's different manufacturers of thermostats like Honeywell, or Sonos systems, Denon HEOS audio systems integrate seamlessly with it. We have so many options to integrate different components and different products. It becomes the primary control system that we use in a home. In this scenario, we've got it hooked up even controlling the TVs in here. And what's wonderful is that, yes, we have scenes set up in our Lutron system, and we got these keypads where we've got a cook scene, a watch TV scene, eat, entertain, so on and so forth. And then we've got individual controls of our light sources here on the second keypad. This eliminates the need for 7 or 8 or 10 switches on this wall and makes it so much cleaner. And I can walk in and simply say, Nicola, we have guests.
Welcome. Come in and make yourself at home while I put on some relaxing music.
Now, you'll notice that it activated the entertain button on our scene control here automatically. It dimmed the lights to 25% on the sconces and the family room light, turned on other lights, opened the drapery in the dining room. You can have it do a series of things. Now, what's wonderful is that it doesn't stop there. We can group commands, meaning I can simply say, Nicola, turn up the temperature in the house and turn on the TV.
Raising thermostat to 24 degrees, powering on.
Now I can follow through and simply say, turn the volume up. Well, it's gonna know that it just turned down that TV, and it will turn on the volume up on that TV. So it won't affect the other TVs in the house because it knows I'm in this room. And that's what's wonderful about it. Now you have a choice of calling it Josh or Nicola. In this case, we're calling it Nicola. So the idea is that you can use it for everyday things.
I'm not sure I heard you correctly.
Sorry, but anyways, you can use it for different things. I can make broadcast messages. I can simply say, Nicola, it's dinner time.
Announcement. Dinner is ready. Kindly make your way to the kitchen immediately.
Now, it broadcasts that through all the speakers in the house, in every room, so that everybody knows it's dinner time. Get down to the kitchen and let's have dinner. Now, speaking of speakers, in this house, we're running a Sonos system in the background. Sonos is feeding all the speaker systems in the house. And in this room here, for example, the speakers are on the back wall. On the exterior walls, all the way across, in between the drapery, there is a speaker in the middle there. You don't see them because they're invisible speakers. They're Nakamatone speakers that are plastered over, and the sound emanates from the wall, and it sounds amazing. Now, that's fantastic for the mids and the highs, but then what do we do for the bass? Well, the bass is done through hidden subwoofers, which are in this corner here, and all you see is a simple grill, and the bass emanates out of there. So you get a nice robust sound in this room. And we distribute those amps in different places. Predominantly, they're at a central location, but sometimes in rooms like this, I might place the amplifier for these speakers behind that TV. Behind every TV that we install, there is an alcove, and the alcove is big enough to house the mount for the TV, but also components. So we've got components down in there that may drive the audio and also may drive the video components of the TV, but it allows us to hide them nicely, ventilate them properly, and then the TV sits nice and flat against the wall. Speaking of the central location, that's a rack downstairs in the basement. Let's go look at that. I think you'll like it. So when it comes to housing all the components, I like to put them in a central area, but the most important thing is you want to be able to service that. In this case, I chose the area underneath the staircase. Why? Because directly behind this is the furnace room. Now, although it's underneath the stairs and it's closed off from the furnace room in behind, I created an access point where you can go in and have access to the back of what's going on. So you can service it, and then the front side always looks beautiful. Now, why am I not showing you? Because I want to give you the full experience of opening this door and seeing what's inside. So let's open it and see. As soon as I open the door, motion sensor up top picks up the movement, and the blue lights turn on. Those are accent lights that are integrated to the paneling around. Everything around is black. That drives your focus into this rack. I love the way it's turned out. I like having everything nicely done and neatly done. I enjoy it. I think a lot of our clients appreciate it as well. So when you look at this, right from the top, we've got our Ubiquity switch here. It's a PoE switch that powers all the Josh microphones. As we go down, we've got all our Sonos amps. We've got room for more expansion above, but as we go down further, we've got our Josh core here. That is the brains of the Josh system. That is our control system. We've got other components like a DVD player. We've got sub-amplifiers, power supply, and a drawer. These drawers are fantastic. Great place to keep all the extra remotes. We've got Roku units for the home theater, and then below are all the amps for the home theater. So this is actually a showpiece. We've got other components. We've got another area with a small rack for the cameras and other components for the network, but this makes it a showpiece here, keeps it organized and clean, and it's a great feature in any house.